Everybody up here, please. What are some of the good things about the interstate?
You can it has shortcuts. You can get to your destination faster. Shortcut.
A car, people go faster.
Oh, I want just good things for now. I mean, we made the interstate for some reason. What else is good about it? What?
It's like a straight road going to one place instead of like turning a bunch of blocks and I understand. Yeah.
So based on what you just said, I'm going to put skip small towns. Tom.
Okay. It's easier to drive on.
Also.
Like, there's not a lot of, like, if you go on some roads, they're not as bumpy. Like, if you go on, like, roads that, like, South Sea, they're, like, really bumpy. But when you go on the interstate, it's not as bad.
If you go somewhere like they're going out of town, it's a faster. It's less complicated.
Easier way to connect the country.
It's faster, so you're not constantly sinking in the mud.
Or stopping.
Like making your car all dirty and everything. It's great watching
Like the interstate are like right next to big cities.
More businesses, because when there's a highway, they can work as businesses. Walmarts.
Walmarts.
Okay, so wait a minute. You said more businesses, but when you say Walmart, what do you mean?
Like, if you're by a highway, like, then there's a bunch of people crossing by. Like, so like, you have nothing here. Where it's just a town. Then Walmart can see there's a bunch of people passing there, so they make a Walmart there. There's more customers there, including the town. What?
Like Walmart.
I think what he said,
Burger.
Okay, so now hold on. So you guys are saying, so let me see if I'm understanding what you're saying right. So businesses tend to go by where there's interstates.
Yeah. There's lots of people.
There's more people.
So now, think about this.
Cut that.
Over here we have technology affects humans. Technology affects business/economy. Technology affects how and where we live. So the interstate technology affects where businesses put themselves, which affects where people live who either work or need to access those businesses. And so you guys are illustrating some of the stuff we've already talked about. I just wanted to draw your attention to how this isn't necessarily anything new, but it's an example of what we've been talking about. What else can we add to this list?
Gives confidence to go faster.
You're going to have to explain that a little bit. I'm not sure you mean.
Like, gives a person, like, thinks they're safer if they go faster. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
there's both. I think like you can get there faster and easier, but like if you go faster, like you can it's easier to
Like,
Okay.
like if you're used to driving faster, it might give you more confidence to do that.
Okay.
So you hit Sam on anything.
Okay, you got to start to lean towards the cons. Let's start making the cons list. Yes. Yeah.
People go too fast and get in crashes.
Go too fast and die.
Good.
Traffic.
Why is there more traffic because of the interstates?
It's easy.
because everybody's on it.
Why is everybody on it?
Because it's faster.
Supposedly fast.
Okay? Now think about this.
Supposedly.
When people, before there was interstates, before there was interstates, there were still cars. But once interstates came out and made it much easier to travel, what do you think happened to the number of cars?
There's more.
Okay? And so if there's more cars, there's going to be more traffic. But what else is the downside of having more cars?
More pollution.
Pollution. And this is one you probably don't realize, so I'm gonna give you this. So this could be because of more cars. But also, when a car goes faster, the faster a car goes, the more gas it uses. The more gas it uses, the more it comes out the tailpipe, which means more pollution. And so actually the increased speeds of the interstate have led to increased pollution. That's one of the reasons, I think it was in the 70s, they decreased, like the highway speeds were usually 60 or 60. Actually, you know what? I think most highways are like 70. The speed limit was. In this, I believe it was the 70s, I might be wrong here. They lowered the speed limit to 55. The reason for that is that 55 is where a combustion engine burns the most efficiently. So it means it uses the least amount of gas. So if you ever want to save gas, you should drive 55 exactly.
55 to 25.
Well, yeah, I'm not suggesting that. Because you still gotta get up to 55.
I don't think you'd be very good at trying to.
Now, hold on, people, stay with me. And so we've actually took a problem because gas prices were getting there was a gas shortage in the 70s. Like if you ever heard about people siphoning gas, that was all happening in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
And so the gas shortage led to decreasing the miles per hour, and they just never went back up, which is okay, I guess.
Wait.
But some of them have, like, I don't
Maybe that. I forgot about it.
animals' homes, habitats.
No habitats.
Because of traffic, it might make it go slower.
Spending money on making more interstates.
Economy.
Where does the money for interstates come from?
Us. Government.
Taxes.
Government.
Taxes.
Going to start to get lazy. Taxes go like gas. Taxes doesn't get all the
Which part?
They get fatter. Everything
Whoa.
faster.
Really, you're gonna have to repeat all that because I know none of them heard that. Go ahead.
People start to get lazy and then they go to gas stations, they get junk food and they get fatter and then everything all the, yeah.
No way.
Now, here's how I'm gonna put that up here because I don't want to write all that. I'm gonna put gas station in quotes, lifestyle.
Station. What?
Gas station lifestyle, which what I mean by that is what she's saying. Like and you can call it the fast food lifestyle. Because, and this isn't necessarily, I don't know which came first, the hurried lifestyle or the interstate, but the interstate kind of contributes to us always being in a hurry. So we have fast food, because we can just pull off the interstate, get the food, and go. We have gas stations where we pull off, get the gas quick, we got the swipe pay at the pump things and all that stuff, because we're always trying to go faster. The interstates are a result of that. And the point is that going faster is not necessarily a good thing. Brandon.
Is that how truck drivers drive and that's how we get all of our stuff? Just that they live on.
Well, they still drove a truck before, it's just that they couldn't, it wasn't as quick. And so that would probably be a pro. So more business and more efficient business.
More efficient.
Yeah, these issues are not one-sided. Remember, and that's one of the things I think one of the readings you guys did was called Technology Issues Are Not One-Sided. For every pro, there's a con. For every con, there's a pro. So we gotta look at both sides. What else can we add to the cons list?